KwaSizabantu, we are still here, and the more people I meet, the more amazed I am about the absolute grace and love of God. I'm here talking to Gerard, and he has an absolute incredible story. I asked him if he is prepared to share with us. So Gerard, just tell us a little bit about your previous life.
My name is Gerard Alfino. I come from Cape Town, Cape Place in Hoopok. I was living a normal life with my mother and my father. So my father passed away, he was my role model. And when he passed away, everything went dark for me because my mother never used to tell me. I was always like her favorite, so I never listened to her whenever she spoke to me. So when my father died, I started to steal first out of the house. And after the house, I used to go to the road and started to steal there. But before that, I got a couple of friends who used to stand in the corner. I always used to see, they were cool. I must join them, and so I started to smoke daga. And after the daga, I started to smoke buttons. And so I thought, no, now I must get me a tattoo from these guys. Because why they had guns on them, and they were like cool for me. I never thought prison would have come in my life because these guys never used to go to prison. So as I was with him, I used to steal because I couldn't steal anymore out of the house because there was nothing to steal out of the house anymore. So I went to go stealing on the road. My first break-in was in Furniture City in Claremont. We broke a furniture place and we stole the videos and the TVs. And there I was caught. I was sentenced to 6 years in prison. It was 93 to 96. I was 21 also in prison. And the problem came that I started to steal and went from the house. That's basically what my brother also used to. He didn't even worry about us. He was the eldest and he got married. And he didn't worry over us. And my mommy was like struggling. I used to go steal and she never worried because I always used to come home and give her also some money. And then I would take some money from me, and that year went on, and she always used to tell me, or tell the family, hey, my son, you don't tell me nothing, he will come right. And to tell me that I never used to think, hey, I must listen to my mom. I will just do what I want to do. I'm a big boy. My daddy no more here to give me a hiding with a gun. So I would just go out and steal, and that's how I started to end up in prison. So I got 21 in prison, I came out. So in prison I got 27, and then I saw some guy in prison, they got like a rank. As you go up, you get a soldier, then you get, guy was teaching the soldiers, and then you get higher, it goes higher, till on top till you're like the highest. So my mindset was, I'm gonna go to prison and become like that man is. I wanna get what he is, but I never thought, you go to prison, you must go to a school also. Like you go to school when you go grown up, when you're a child. I never thought you go to school like that, but in the number, you also must go to school to learn you about the number, they teach you about the number. What is the number about and everything. And then you go up in the rank. So I went in and out prison. I was 4 times in prison, I did 4 sentences. My first sentence was 6 years, my second sentence was 8 years, my third sentence was 6 years, and my last sentence was 3 years.
30?
3.
3 years.
3 years. Since I'm the age of 50 what I'm today. I was now 50 last year in prison. I came out, the end of last year, September, I came out. And
then?
So my cousin, he got me by our family, Christmas, and he always used to talk to me about KwaSizabantu in Mohammedsville. So I thought KwaSizabantu, nah, I'm a rehab material. Why must I go to rehab? I can heal myself. And nevertheless, he always used to keep on me on the phone. Come, let's go to KwaSizabantu. I said, nah, I don't want to go to KwaSizabantu in Mohammedsville. So when he was in KwaSizabantu here in KwaZulu-Natal, so he phoned me, hey, I'm going to buy you a ticket and everything, I'm going to invest in you. Because you my cousin. So come to Tango. So one day something just hit me at home. while I was still there at home, I just they shot a guy. They shot a guy there, as in Chetwood in Mama's building. And they told me, hey, I must go because I could have been also in that house. But just lucky that time I was in town. I went to town or something. And so they saw that guy there and that told me, hey, you must get away from this place. Go to Kurt and go see what is Kurt's idea for you. And that's what I landed up at KwaSizabantu. And I was staying at KwaSizabantu, so I was thinking if I come to church. Oh, church, every morning I must stand up and go to church. Nah, man. But I had to stand up because they come lock the doors. So you must stand up, you must go eat. After eat, a service. After service, you can go lay down. And there's again eat, and there's again service. Like that. So I got into the rhythm. And so afterwards, I started, this is a rhythm, it's almost like prison. Because prison is like you wake up, you go eat, you wake up, you go eat. So but this is more, you're free to do what you want to, not do what you want to, but you can walk around and talk. And so I was here, and here you stay here back, here you stay here for 14 days, and then you like finish, and then you must go. But after my 14 days, I don't know if Kurt made it, or somebody made it right, that I can stay longer. So I was staying here for 2 months. And in the 2 months, there came a quite thing in KwaSizabantu had a youth conference. Yes. And I always thought, what is a conference? I don't understand this high languages and all. I was thinking like conferences, big people, like the main people of KwaSizabantu is gonna like sit and they're gonna have like a conference, because I know conference like that. But when I saw all the children, so I got a fight because it was like a lot of children. It's not like 50 children, it's like a lot of children.
I think it was 12,000?
I'm not sure, but it was a lot. We put up tents everywhere on this place, and we cleaned out here where I'm staying in the dorm I'm staying. We cleaned out the top section and one of the other section, and they moved us, and most of the other 40-day people they sent home for the conference. So we were just staying, a couple of guys was staying in 2 rooms. It was not busy with the tents and the happy because KwaSizabantu. So there's children to come, and there's children to come, and there's children. And I was thinking, when is this people going to make finish with this children? Because like, there was no place anymore, and we were just putting up another tent because there was still more children coming, and the trucks was riding in and out. And so as the service started, there was a lot of people preaching, but the one lady, but I don't know what's her name, I can't remember her name. When she came to talk there, that got my heart to say, yeah, I must stay here by God and get more of the Lord in, because to tell you the truth, I have no idea of the Lord. I know about the Lord is our God, and we must listen what He says. He will help us. But there's a couple of times, I can tell you, a couple of times when I was in prison, or when I was in walking machine, to coordinate when I sat in the prison, in the cells, and I prayed, God, please help me that I can win this case. If God don't win, I say, my God, you haven't got my back. So that's all in my mind. That time when I was in prison, you know, you knew God don't come through for you. You like think, God is not. I'm just, and then, and then I saw that lady. And that lady spoke to us in the conference, so I thought, no, I must stay and take the bit more of the Lord in my KwaSizabantu. And that was made, I see it KwaSizabantu in a place what can help people, what want to be helped. Your mind must say, you want to be helped. If you're going to come here and you're going to say, this is just for the food, or this is just to make my body again right, then your mindset is stupid to come into KwaSizabantu. You're wasting actually KwaSizabantu's time, because they trying to help people like me what was on drugs. And I was heavy on drugs. I used to smoke everything. Before I just came to KwaSizabantu. So I was on cocaine, I was on pick, I was on buttons, I was on ecstasies before I came. So I did my last trip, and that was doing all that drugs before I came to KwaSizabantu, because I knew I'm going to stop. And when I stopped. 2 months down the line after the conference, I went back home to see if I can overcome the drugs. I overcome it. I said, bar friends sitting there smoking, that one was smoking, And I was sitting here. Okay, I had a beer when I went back now. I had a beer or two. Palm friends, but the partners in the third didn't bother me. And before I came, I don't know if it was my cousin's idea to have me tested. So I said, you can come you test. Because I knew my heart. And I promised the ladies here also, and Lucy, and Jangers, and I couldn't know all the people's names.
Yeah.
But she spoke on Sunday in the church, so she was away over England.
Auntie Stella.
No, not Auntie Stella. So she was in England. Now was a team of into. She's still on the other side of Kurt's block, man. Okay, but nevertheless, she stopped. She bought me extra food to go home, like patkos. And so she told me, you come back and look me in the eye like this. And now she must tell me in my face, you didn't fall or the locals didn't eat you. So I came back and that was the first lady what I went to. And I looked in her face and I told her moms, I called her moms, I didn't fall, the locals didn't eat me. And she grabbed me and she hugged me. And yeah, that is...
Okay, and from here, how do you see your life further?
My life from here is going to be changed. It's going to be changed. Like, I don't know if this is not right that I'm going to say or to you, but I told my counselor also, where you see a counselor to be your life. I want to just be a normal person, like my mommy and my daddy grew up. Because like, if I look at it, Kurt is the chosen one under our category of cousins, of age group. We like a lot of cousins on our age group. And then there was our father's age group. And out of them, there was also one like Curtis, what is now a pastor in my daddy's age group. And Kurt is now also the one in our age group. I just want to be a normal person, worship the Lord, and have a normal married life. So, and goes to work, come home, sit down with the children or whatever, go Wednesdays or whenever it's church, go to church like that. But to say to you the truth, to take the Lord in fully, be like converted like they say, and you fall, as for me, I'm going to be very scared with that. That is the honest truth I'm talking to you now, because I told Curtis, if you're on a mission, you can do that. But as soon as you go look out by the gates, you're going to fall, or there's something going to tempt you and that. So for me to do that is a big, and I won't. Like I told Curtis, if KwaSizabantu is going to give me a job, or whatever, one day, whatever, I would like to be nearer at home. And they got a mission in Kranskop. It's about like an hour's drive, and I can go home weekends and have a normal life. Kurt, he chose the mission, he got fully, he wanted to be, he's not into family. And I still want the family what I can still go to. Yeah, that is my dream, what I want to see. But KwaSizabantu is a place where they helps people. If your heart is there to pay out.
Thank you for talking to me, and we wish you all the best and God's blessing on the rest of your life.
Thank you very much.